Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Desperate Adam Schiff claims Nunes FISA Memo could lead to constitutional crisis, compares Trump to Nixon. Ranking member of the House Intel Committee Representative Adam Schiff, DCA, is in full-blown panic mode as the FISA memo threatens to rock him and the deep state. Old Schiffty penned a crazy op-ed for WaPo making all kinds of outrageous claims like the FISA memo being released will lead to a constitutional crisis and even compared Trump to Nixon. Adam Schiff tweeted out his garbage op-ed late Wednesday night in a last-ditch effort to fight Chairman Nunes on the FISA memo, which is going to rock DC once it is released to the public. Schiff claimed in the WaPo op-ed that releasing the FISA memo would increase the risk of a constitutional crisis and another Saturday night massacre. Saturday Night Massacre refers to former President Richard Nixon's orders to fire Special Prosecutor Archibald Cox, which then led to the resignations of the Attorney General and Deputy Attorney General during the Watergate investigation. The panicked Democrat then accused Nunes of cherry-picking facts for his memo, potentially revealing intelligence sources and methods while aiming to smear the FBI and DOJ. Another lie from Adam Schiff. Fox News' Catherine Herridge reported FBI officials could not identify any errors in the shocking FISA abuse memo set to be released. Sources and methods are also not revealed in the FISA memo, according to many GOP reps who have viewed the document in the Schiff. Schiff then claimed the Republicans voted against the release of the junk Dem memo. Another lie. He also claimed the Republicans are looking to derail Mueller while pushing a conspiracy theory that a cabal of senior officials within the FBI and DOJ are tainted with anti-Trump bias against the president, thus poisoning the investigation. The party line vote to release the Republican memo but not a Democratic response was a violent break from the committee's nonpartisan tradition and the latest troubling sign that House Republicans are willing to put the president's political dictates ahead of the national interest. In response, they have drawn on the stratagem of many criminal defense lawyers: when the evidence against a defendant is strong, put the government on trial. The Nunes memo is designed to do just that by furthering a conspiracy theory that a cabal of senior officials within the FBI and the Justice Department were so tainted by bias against President Trump that they irredeemably poisoned the investigation. If it wasn't clear enough that this was the goal, Nunes removed all doubt when he declared that the Justice Department and the FBI themselves were under investigation at the hearing in which the memo was ordered released. Schiff said Nunes and the GOP Intel Committee voting to release the memo crossed a dangerous line, then compared President Trump to former President Nixon, who was under investigation for the Watergate scandal. But it also increases the risk of a constitutional crisis by setting the stage for subsequent actions by the White House to fire Mueller or, as now seems more likely, Deputy Attorney General Rod J. Rosenstein, an act that would echo the 1973 Saturday Night Massacre. As multiple investigations work to unearth the full truth, the president has lashed out with Nixonian ferocity at the Justice Department, the FBI, congressional investigators and the media. A year later and there is zero proof Trump's camp hacked the DNC server in order to disseminate the Podesta emails. This is also ironic given Hillary Clinton's actions during the 2016 presidential campaign. Instead of breaking into the Republican headquarters, she used a phony Russia dossier to obtain a FISA warrant to spy on her political opponent. FISAgate eclipses Watergate. Schiff tweeted, "The decision by Nunes to employ an obscure rule to release classified information for partisan political purposes crossed a dangerous line, and increases the risk of a constitutional crisis and another Saturday Night Massacre." Myoped on Washington Post.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.